Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please, if you're in this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your support for the growth of this platform. In today's video, we are really going to have very interesting discussion. You know, meanwhile, a lot of people outside there lamenting, crying, and making a lot of noise. The princess is taking the mother to fly to go to unknown destination at the moment. So I can assure you a lot of these reactors used to talk badly about her. I know they are really admiring in silence, but there's really nothing they can do. You know, I also saw her really taking her mother to buy nice, wonderful shoes. I can assure you the pride of any daughter outside there would really wish to see her mother really enjoying life. And that is exactly what the princess is doing. In today's video, I would really want to make it very clear that there are people really in life, you can never fight them. You can never bring them down, you know? Because the moment you try to bring them down, they keep on progressing each and every day. And that is exactly what is happening with the princess. No, whenever people try to talk so badly about her, trying to pull her down, try to do what, God blesses her the more. And that is exactly what we have been saying for a very long period now. You know, so this should be an open, this should be in position to open the eyes of these individuals who are really admiring her. But because they lack finances, they cannot be in position to compete with her. Because really, the level of the princess is really top notch at the moment. You know, actually a lot of YouTubers who are traveling, a lot of them who are women, are not even meeting her standard at the moment, including the African rhino. She cannot meet her standard. And that is the reason she's too jealous of her, she's too bitter of her, and she's having a lot of confusion in her life. So please, there are some people in life that you can never compete with them. When you try to compete with them, you will just go in a very wrong direction. So these individuals should just leave the princess alone. The level she has reached, she's now on the top. If you look really very critically, I don't think there are individuals or YouTubers who are travelers who are really meeting her standard at the moment. Just on the side of women, I really don't see that. I don't really see that. How much people try to fight her, they can never reach her level. That's the truth. Of course, there are people who will always try to deceive themselves, that they also want to compete. But you cannot compete with a person who is traveling, who is moving in a whole world, and you are just very busy sitting on the corner of your house, making noise, insulting, instead of them appreciating what she's doing. She's one of those good examples outside there, that young girls outside there would really copy what she's doing. I know there are a lot of girls outside there who have been impacted by what she's really doing. There are those that also now feel like to travel because they have been in position to see this young girl from the village traveling a whole world. But you find individuals who feel they're far much better than the princess, they're very busy sitting in their corners of their houses making noise. Please, it's a high time. This is 2025. Let's accept that she is ahead of you. People should really learn to accept that this young girl have really done a lot, and she has shown her mom love, This is true love. She cares about her mother, and she was able to say this. And this is what young girls outside there should be copying. There are individuals who are very busy sitting in their corridors making noise, but they cannot even provide a single coin to their mother. You know? So this should be a wake-up call to these individuals who are very busy making noise in Germany, making noise in these Arab countries, making noise in their rooms here in Kenya, you know, talking so badly about the princess. They should really learn from her. She's trying to show them good examples, but they're just big-headed. They're trying to camouflage and cover up their eyes to see the light. She's really giving them the light to copy from, you know? Yes, and that is how it's supposed to be. Actually, not today I was watching the video of It's Moraa. You know, let me first divert a bit because It's Moraa, you really made me laugh. She told you what? That her man could not satisfy her. I can assure you that part really made my day. It made my day. She told you. Okay. Now we are watching the space. If she makes a mistake to reply you, she'll not like it. Because now we have a clue. We know the button to touch. Now we have the button to touch. So let her not play around. Otherwise, it might be very, very ugly on her side. So actually, you know, there are people who wants to talk about other people, but they don't want to be talked about. And these are some of the things that we have been saying. That please, if you know you cannot handle some of these things, stop bringing issues to yourself. You know, stop it. In life, those issues are always there. And if you cannot manage it, please stay away out of it. I can assure you the travel commando is soon coming back to the village. I have started seeing signs, and these are really good signs. You know, he's about to come back, and we are ready to welcome him back in the village with very, very interesting videos. So please, the haters, stay warned that we are not going to entertain your stupidity. We are not going to entertain the nonsense that you used to bring out. This time around, we shall meet in court. The smaller boy of the like a stick, by the way, I can assure you he's not in Kenya. That's the feeling I'm having. The boy is not in Kenya. That's the feeling I'm having. You will be too surprised that the boy have disappeared and is in UK or is where. Because that boy is really his life right now. It is like this. The fear is overwhelming him. That one I'm very sure. But it is very early. Actually, what is really disturbing him right now is a lot of imagination. The boy like a stick is really having a lot of imagination in his head. And he really does not know what is going to happen next. So there is too much speculation. Will they take him to court or not? And I know his prayers is people should not take him to court. But learn to take what you started. Learn to swallow what you started. No one told him to do what he did. You know, there is a lot of people who used to say that the travel commando just used to talk. This time around, it is action. And action is coming soon. Now we are waiting for that time. We are waiting for that time to start. Should start what they can swallow. So we are waiting for this action to be taken. And I know a lot of you outside there is really waiting for that moment. But I can assure you, I think it is very near than the way we think. Action this time around should be taken. And I can assure you, it is going to send shock wave in the YouTube streets. You know? People should be accountable for the things they do. They should be. The issue of dogs in the village, I can assure you, the person who is stealing these dogs is not far away from the people who love the dogs. Even the fisherman is a suspect. How comes he came back? So that means he knows the people who have been stealing these dogs. I can assure you the fisherman might be knowing these individuals. You know? Because when you have dogs, you also know those category of people. Everybody in this village is now a suspect, including the visitors from the USA. Yes, there's possibilities. I know people don't want to hear that, but the truth is, everybody in that village is a suspect of stealing those shepherd dogs of Nast. There's no doubt about that. Everybody, so long as your name has been there of being a thief. But I can assure you, those dogs, there are higher chances they might come back. Because if they are to sell them, you must sell them maybe in Tanzania. But if you are going to sell them within the locality there, those dogs will be got. They will be got. Because there are things you can steal and there are things you cannot steal. A dog, shepherd dogs, very expensive, and few people have them. Very, very few individuals have them. So there is a lot of question marks. What is really happening in this village? You know? And if I'm to talk about the cow, the first suspect about those cows, about the cow they have stolen from Mama Ann's family, is actually them themselves. The first suspect. There is no miracle that a cow can be stolen and a dog can never make noise. The first suspect is them themselves. Because that cow does not belong to them. It is for a neighbor. So within themselves, somebody can connive with somebody to steal the cow. Then he takes it outside the gate. Because a different person, the dog would have made noise. However smart you are. You know? So people should stop playing around with us. That they know how to make calculative moves. No. They are the first suspect for that cow being stolen. They know the person who have stolen that cow. But they don't want just to say it. You won't tell me a cow can jump over the fence. So if all the gates are locked, where can this cow pass? Then you see somebody crying crocodile tears here and there. You know, by the people should stop fooling others. A gate is locked. No padlock was broken. Everything is instant. You know? Then you tell us the cow was stolen, it passed. How did they open the gate? How? You know, even if you bring the police, they will be the first suspect. In Africa here, people are not easy. Somebody can do the worst that you don't even expect. You know? But it is not right. If at all somebody is the one who came and stole it in a very organized manner, then, but if themselves are the ones who have stolen that, because actually that cow is not theirs, it is for a neighbor. But Africans are capable of doing anything. That old man can have a conversation with somebody from a drinking joint and they can take it. Then the next day, he will come and talk like, he's crying like nothing. It is possible. So the first suspect is actually them themselves. Even if they're trying to blame other people, but also If they are to arrest, even themselves should be arrested. Where was the dog? So sometimes, people can try to fool others, but the first suspect on the issue of that cow is actually themselves. I know this part people will not like it, but whether you like it or not, they are the first suspect. First suspect. Please, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your support. I'm going to start releasing videos here back to back. And please, let's take this channel to 1,000 subscribers very soon. So please subscribe and let's meet in our next video tomorrow. God bless all of you. Let's meet again tomorrow.